going, like, Sweden Strong's level 2, you see this jump in?
Yeah.
It's so hard for Dahak to deal with this.
Chucking back, straight into the Enigma. He's going to be okay at 30 HP with that Tango regen kicking in, but he needs a lot more to stay in the lane while noticed. And he's the one to get that first blood on V-Tune. And they weren't slouching, like level 1, even before they hit level 2, as they do lose the Enchantress top as well. It's kicking off in these side lanes.
So he goes Wraith Pact, the drum Wraith Pact on Dahak. That's what he's doing this tournament anyway. Looks like he's done it in the past too, and then you just get that boost of bearing.
Another rebound dispose. Dahak really suffering. Not. Oh! Yeah, they get the final hit in, even under tower. V-Tune down bottom, yeah, contesting the pull, dragging that Radiant Wave back. Helped a little bit by Solo. Sweden Strong with some nice body blocks. Gets the double kill for Enigma in this lane. And they just disappear out of the range of your opponents. But this rune protection has led to a bit of a push in the mid lane. Solo, Sweden Strong, the rebound cookie landing on Lal. They missed the swashbuckle on the Queen of Pain. And that Sonic Wave gets him a double kill. No one, not yet level 6, so no Rolling Thunder there to actually continue the team fight.
It just means that supports aren't there to keep Dahak out of the lane entirely anymore.
Especially when you've got an Enchantress, right? Sweeping through that top jungle, getting a Centaur, allowing the Solar Guardian to land on the Enigma. And Roger sets that up, all because of that tier 1 take mid. It's just like, yeah, exactly. Look where Roger's playing. He was standing on staircase. He's got the Warpine Raider to scout into mid. Dahak still going to get gone on, though. Unleash, kisses, landing on the Visage. And Dahak will eventually die, but that's 3 ultis expended to kill him off. They need this bonus one. Cherry on top would be Roger. And no one will get straight onto that Enchantress. Jumping forward with the cookie and the rebound. It's so funny to see these heroes just launching themselves as projectiles. And it looks like V-Tune with the Midas just farming away. They're just getting a Roshan.
For free! I can't believe that this was not read by Navio. I mean, I didn't expect them to do it like right now.
Carving nice areas for themselves. Na'Vi have responded by just mirroring, right? They are taking the open pockets of room while Lays... Oh, the Solar Guardian doesn't land, but they've still got the Starbreaker cancelled, though, by the Malefice.
No, he's
Lays
10
is
gold
still
away.
about to die, though. The Blink Dagger, 4 gold, 3 gold. He's so close to it. He's going to be able to slip back into the jungle. Go, but quick buy, quick buy.
Buy it!
Press your
Buy
buttons.
it! No!
Ah! No, no one has it. No one has it already. There's the Blink on Pango.
Okay, we lost. That's fine.
Actually, don't want to be fighting into them, like you're saying with the vision and the ability for Na'Vi to get that initial jump. And a good roll in from No One, turning on a dime to get back into what's noticed. But the swap back save, as No One at half HP still struggling to push forward any kind of meaningful damage. Seneko, the only one to die, but he gave his life so that Dawnbreaker could live. Looks like Solo and Sweden Strong looking for that D-ward. Noticed. The Deso, the Wave, the minus armor. No One straight into the back lines, but turned around on by the Starbreaker. These kisses not really landing where they want them to. But look at Lays. His positioning in the trees. He was waiting for his moment to strike, but Na'Vi are afraid. Roshan being then brought down by BETBOOM now. Wraith Pact out. Enchantress jumped on. Magic Missile comes, and the Sonic Wave pushes to the back. Enigma can't make the jump. Enchantress will die, but Roger's bought time and space for his team. Maybe kill off Sweden Strong. No, they'll switch on to the Pango instead. Silenced. Nearly jumped by the Dawnbreaker ult, but Na'Vi disengage, unfortunately losing the Aegis in the exchange. Roger just walks into the middle of 5 of them. He legit doesn't care if he dies. He's like, I'm an Enchantress. I'm going to allow my team to take Roche by putting my body in between the enemies and my allies. And now he's chasing Solo with the help of Dahak's familiars. Long-range impetus shots land into the back of poor Snapfire's head.
All it takes is like Na'Vi to maybe do a smoke wraparound and catch that backline out and kill the Venge, and just give Lays that opening to use his black hole. So V-Tune is just way engaged, my god.
The TP from Venge comes in time. V-Tune swapped and TP cancelled. Manta dodges the magic missile, but Lal, he can blink forward, and there we go with a Starbreaker in, killing him off. Over a minute for Roche to respawn. It looks like Solo there just going to try and get a little bit of vision to see Dahak and noticed. No One, fake pumping. Gonna commit for it now, though. into the Dawnbreaker we go with a black hole cancelled straight out swap, but he didn't get the Enigma, he got the Dawnbreaker. The Sonic Wave will push them back, but Notice dead. Na'Vi coming out on top quickly in this team fight, and they do force BETBOOM to buy back one, but it looks like no one, and V-Tune potentially going to get caught down here by Dahak. A nice little Omni Slash going back and bouncing into Roger, but that Solar Guardian allowing Notice to rejoin. Chase into V-Tune's Juggernaut. Spin, gonna get stopped with the bash. The Starbreaker lands and Lal picks up the kill. TP out by Lays. Solo being focused. The magic missile bouncing. Catches both of them. Oh my goodness. It looked good for Na'Vi at the start, but Seneko, he's the king of this fight.
Tossed back by Marcy, by the way, to get her back in that black hole after the swap out. But yeah, God, like the ability to just buy back and ult back in. But you have to fight through this Aegis, and how are you doing that? You don't even have a black hole for 30 seconds.
Oh, look, we go straight in. The Marcy bashed up, noticed that BKB in the shard as they swap V-Tune in. He manages to run away. No one. Trying with this Rolling Thunder to catch out the Dawnbreaker. That's her first life down, yeah, sure, but they've still got Seneko here ready to go in with the magic missiles bouncing, catching them with a Sonic Wave. Lal jumps behind, backstabs and slays them. Pops out the refresher shot as well. So we've got another round of BKB and Sonic Wave ready. And Na'Vi down 2 heroes with no buyback on the Juggernaut. Black Hole, yeah, you're right, it is ready, but the lack of damage is really apparent now.
Guess what? There are 2 more cores in this game.
3 more if you include Roger.
Yeah, for real.
Roger's got a basher queued up as well. That's the counter to the black hole. He's got to swap them. And look at how tanky he is. Oh, yeah, Notice. Get in there with a Starbreaker. Solo being battered by creeps. And they'll dive in with another Sonic Wave from Lal. No one is going to buy back here, but it's another 5v3 that they're trying to weasel their way out of. Mega creeps now incoming as well that Na'Vi have to face up against. No one. He rolls, but the good game is called. Na'Vi. Another TPing. Oh, is this the response? Solo TP's up here. They're matching the tri-lane.
Well, that's kind of problematic. That kind of like takes away your ability to bring
a 2-man stun. Yeah. Sweden strong, yeah, helping out. Kill off Dahak. So your first blood goes to the Viper. Complete reversal of what BETBOOM were hoping for. And Seneko has to fairy fire to survive against the poison attacks. Do we have another rebound? 2 seconds. But it looks like Roger with the boots is able to get away from the firm grasp of Na'Vi. Seneko not so lucky though. The Starbreaker just about landing. 2-man stun from Roger now though. That's 2-0. Na'Vi to the good, but both of these Na'Vi supports, they are going to get away from the level 1 Nyx and Visage.
Even if you TP your support down bot, I don't think 5+ Nyx, for example, is going to pressure TA hard enough where... Oh wow, he just killed that man.
Level 3, yeah. V-Tune with boots can get away from anchor smashes and all that. Well, top, and they go again. Dragging Dahak back in, and the Celestial Hammer allows Solo to close the gap. A little more damage. Can they finish him off? No, he's all right. Well, Solo getting turned on, but Roger, he has to bail away these poison attacks. Just way too much against BETBOOM. Another rebound in, and Sweden strong. Helps Lays find another kill up there.
Little oopsie.
Are they moving the Marcy mid? Oh, look at that range! Just jumps on the storm from top rune spot into mid.
You know, their draft is built to outpace that timing and just own from the lanes and not let them reach.
Yeah, because they need their 6s on support. Seneko, he's not going to get there anytime soon. Being dived by the Viper and the Marcy. That's going to get an amount of damage onto Sweden Strong before falling. Get a trade at the very least, and now Dahak going to be happy. Get himself experience, gets the farm on the tower, while Solo does kill off Noticed. Helped out by V-Tune and those psionic traps.
So they don't know, like, okay, say we TP in top and we want to take that fight, but then no one's there. Oof.
Okay, Lal, out of mana now. Pops his wand and balls a little further away. The familiar stun, it's not going to come in. Dahak, he's here to try and fight back, and Lal still drops. Sweden Strong gets the kill claimed up, but Noticed with Roger trying to fight this Marcy. She's pretty strong, and they need the Ravage. Catches both of the supports. I mean, BETBOOM, they're throwing the kitchen sink at Na'Vi here, but no one and Solo just pairing up together to get another kill. Storm and Nyx traded out for your 4 and 5.
You've just taken top tower as well. You want to get these default wards down maybe, and you get to start looking at Roche. We talk about the 12-minute BETBOOM Roche from last game. This game maybe we'll see Na'Vi do a similar thing.
Well, this TA trap slows down both of them. NATUS blown back by the flame break. Does get himself around the Starbreaker from Solo, and he's got reinforcements arriving. Cavalry coming through, but the Storm lassoed up. And he's going to try to be saved up, but Seneca has put himself in harm's way, and Lays is the one to pick up a double kill as Na'Vi bring 4 heroes down south.
They have Orchid on Viper, which is very scary for Storm.
Yeah, what does Storm have? Soul Ring, working on Kaya, and working on respawning. 30 seconds on the sidelines. They do see Batrider showing on that bottom wave. So NATUS with Seneko. Static Storm catching only the Marcy. And they get the Orchid on the tide, so no Ravage coming just yet. They do get a semi-Ravage into a full Ravage. The Impale into the tide one. Catching that big streak from Laze's Viper. Oh, Na'Vi.
I mean, they are respawning. I think BETBOOM are maybe pushing it, trying to take that tower, yeah.
Well, they killed no one. Lal and Roger pairing up. Solar Guardian not coming again. Yeah, NATUS with the Familiars, just straight up front line. Now the Toxin on the ground. A lot of damage onto Sweden Strong, and they glimpse the Viper back while Lal jumps in. Hyper aggressive. He's got one Soul Ring to get a bit of mana back, but he's being burst down. V-Tune's TA offering too much physical damage. Just throwing these little tidal waves in towards the bat. Any reveal here for Na'Vi? I don't see Roger. Vendetta trying to set up on no one. He forces the BKB and force staffs himself away. The ball out, the lasso on the tide, the silencing up NATUS, and he's inside the Nether Toxin. That's a great Static Storm though. Disruptor setting up on the Viper and the Dawnbreaker. Maybe here for Roger to make an impale, but it doesn't come off cooldown in time. And Viper's the one to pick up the double kill.
They're being forced to poke and prod with Storm and Nyx and try and exhaust these BKBs, and then they're hoping to just kind of walk in and use their Ravage.
Seneko. 1, 2, 3. We need a fourth one, but they got the lasso on the visit. That's the bigger one. Ignore the Disruptor, kill the bird. Seneko, that's an optimistic TP. No one finds him. Double kill for Bat, and the bird's being focused. They lost at least one of them, maybe even both.
I mean, maybe TA's banking on the next Roche, but she doesn't have a shard. If she gets that shard, that makes it very hard for Storm to play.
Roger.
Silence.
Roger breaks high ground. 2-man stun. They're in on the Viper. Static Storm's in, and Marcy caught inside the kinetic field. Oh, BETBOOM, they just swing hard up into this triangle. This smoke move pays off beautifully. 3 heroes dead with no buyback, and Roshan's available.
There's a lot of stuns, a lot of control, nice disruptor roll, just really great control, and they just...
They didn't even need to use Ravage. I mean, Na'Vi, they're trying to come in here and contest this Roshan. They get the kill on Roger. No buyback on him, and Dark lassoed into the V-Tune TA. There we go, Na'Vi fighting back. Losing 3 heroes means nothing when V-Tune's able to unleash his damage on them.
Okay, no Roche for you. Good try though, BETBOOM.
Birds die as well. Well, a 6 smoke doesn't pay off in the end. Looked good though. Storm. Oh, silenced by the Orchid. No. He tried to steal it.
Actually surprised they just decided not to keep pushing after getting that pick off. So now you don't have a lasso.
Yeah, not pressing the issue. A little bit of respect there for the tide with this Ravage. And BETBOOM trying to fight back. Solo and Sweden Strong both caught out with the Impale and that AoE gush. They're breaking out of their base. They're glimpsing the TA back into the Static Storm. She does have Aegis, but look at how quickly she dies. BKB comes off cooldown now for V-Tune as they turn back onto the tide. The BKB for no one, chasing forward. They've got the V-Tune TA though, and Lane's gonna have the BKB TP home. Tidy up those little sloppy mistakes. And I guess it gets easier. Oh wow, the silence is on Lal. Lincoln Sphere's gonna save him though, it looks like. Soul Ring TP, away he goes. And Lays didn't have anything to stop him either. Oh, what's going on with Solo? He's got his BKB up and they found Dahak. The Visage pummeled into the ground by the Starbreaker. And this is the thing, right? It gets so much easier to not make mistakes or to not be punished for your mistakes when you've got BKBs on your supports as well.
And your enemy has the gem too, so they're going to deward all your sentries. Like you're just playing... Oh.
V-Tune with a Silver Edge. Oh,
Oh,
Storm.
close.
Storm. You can't TP. It's on cooldown for 10 seconds. Another silence, another trap. Sweden Strong is here as well. The zap over the tree line gets Lal a bit of distance. The gap is being closed by the Viper. You're right, Lays from the left, and the trap is there as well, just in case they needed it. The full staff not going to save him. And Lal dead. And Roshan dying incredibly quickly. Sweden Strong, Lays trying to break the smoke, give vision of Dahak and Seneko as they make their way in towards the pit. They've got the BKB lasso on the Visage though. And Dahak dragged into his impending doom, but he's got that stone form, and Storm zips in. They're going to take the Aegis on Sweden Strong just to make sure Storm doesn't get it. Dahak blowed up though. The flame break and damage from no one, enough to kill him off. As Sweden Strong focusing on to Notice Tidehunter. Looking to kill off this Tide with V2 now arriving. The big damage, but the stun from Roger, not enough to save him. The crits from TA with his Silver Edge build, and the Psionic Projection, where she jumped to. Trying to move forward aggressively in that mid lane. Can't catch a glimpse of Roger, though, as he's now vendetta'd.
Ooh, smoke on smoke action. Here we go.
Oh, hell yeah. Go on, BETBOOM. Show us what you got. Might be a last-ditch effort, and they walk straight into solo. A jump in, and the lasso. Dahak again, the main focus, as no one refreshes and gets him taken down. Gem falls, and Visage on the sidelines for 80 opens this fight up for Na'Vi to break the backs of BETBOOM. Orchid silence, catch the storm with a TA, big hits landing in. This has got to be over. Tide still has Ravage, but again, like you're saying, just doesn't have the opportunity to use it as they Psionic project the TA across the map into the Nyx. And Sweden Strong has Aegis, so it doesn't really mind losing his life here. I did forget that for a second, that the Master was the one with the Aegis. Like, oh, she's going to die now. Has that second life. A Static Storm. On to V-Tune. I'm trying to glimpse people around, but they're just too tanky. They've got Solar Guardian now arriving to heal them up with this Holy Locket BKB build on solo. And they'll break the tier 3, open up this lane of barracks. Tide drops the tome for the Visage to take.
I mean, at least he can go for actual items now. He's finished Wraith Pack, he's finished Drums, he's finished Boots of Bearing.
Storm. Oh, no one has the BKB up. Roger does stun, Lays, clips him, but that Carapace doesn't do anything through the BKBs now. Disruptor, the focus, Viper just unloads all of the poison onto him. And now you're in a 3v5. The Doomstick, right, where you had Break, you had Mute, you had all this good stuff, but it's still proving to be problematic for BETBOOM now. No one, though, didn't get his BKB off. Ravage caught. The Solar Guardian doesn't save him. That Rider down. A Storm Spirit, low on mana, but will be able to get back to his tier 4. Sweden Strong, a little too deep now as Na'Vi. They overstep their bounds. But V2 always has that BKB TP to retreat from danger. While Solo probably going to be losing the gem now. The long-range Gush will clip him. Turns with the Starbreaker, but dies near that Dire base. And who's their primary focus? Because I feel like if you just get these ults on TA, that's huge for them. Oh, they get a jump with the lasso, though. It's Na'Vi to strike first. Refreshed up, no one charging forward. He's looking at Noticed. Will lasso him, but the Static Storm is down as Lal and Dahak, they're trying to battle into this Templar Assassin, ravaging her as well. The damage is lacking, though, as V-Tune is allowed to get off his BKB and push back towards the Tide. Noticed, surrounded, broken, and dies, while Visage, Dahak, well,
He won't die.
away we go.
I mean, they can still try and spam them out. Maybe they can hold for 84 seconds. I mean, they only have 2 racks left.
Yeah, E-Blade, Halberd, Gush. Notice trying his best to hold back the TA. Well, that will be a full set of barracks mid. Roshan is alive here, so Na'Vi does have the fallback plan of being able to head into the pit, but it looks like they're going to go for plan A instead. As the silence is on the Storm, the Dispo's back. A nice stun from Roger, but Lal is dead. Buyback available, and he's going to try and get back into this, thinking about the ball lightning back towards his glimpse target. Still not a good fight for BETBOOM, though, as they lose Nyx Assassin to no one's bat. Diving in. Static Storm down. A little bit misplaced, though, from Seneko. Not expecting the no one bat to sidestep back, and Storm is fallen. 110 seconds without him means good game is called in the end. Na'Vi are tying things back up 1-1 in this best of 3. It doesn't.
And that's
I can't.
That's not common enough, really, for. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna just throw it out around. I'm just gonna close my eyes and click.
Yeah, same. Same. Oh, I've forgotten to predict for some of them. I ran out of time. That's sad. V-Tune. Soul Assumption, pretty hefty. And look at Notice with the Gush. He's going to slow down the Pudge. So Neko has these fiery spirits to keep on chasing. They're going to take him down, aren't they? One more punch from the Phoenix should be able to do the trick. So he hits level 2. Sweden Strong still level 1. And BETBOOM, they're here with Soul Assumption, Shadow Realm to escape so Roger can continue playing aggressively. Has that backup plan as they actually turn onto Sweden Strong, but he moves around all the brambles and lays. He's going to kill the Willow here. Pretty low on Roger. Another Spirit Siphon and another hit. Oh, that's enough to kill her off. Dahak can't get the trade back. Sweden Strong still alive on 50 health. It looks like everyone's being kept occupied in these side lanes, though. Chen can't really rotate. Top lane, they're playing aggressive on the tower, trying to burn through Dahak's HP pool. Lays very close to finding the finish, but now stuck under the tier 1. Burst down by the Soul Assumption, pops the stick. Can we get out of this? Raindrops are also available, might be able to withstand a little bit of damage from the Shadow Realm, but the Soul Assumption comes through while they're on cooldown.
Connect on no one. Dive the towers, get some kill.
Yeah, they've got Spirit Siphon and Flame Guard, lots of damage over time, but Queen of Pain TPing up here. No one's ready to respond, but the Root stops the onslaught and a 3-man Sonic Wave. Lob, right place, right time to help burst down that DP of Lays. Sweden Strong picked off now too, while no one just zips back to his Remnant. Doesn't want to stick around there anymore. Oh, right, the golden shiny talent tree should give it away. He is holding a skill point on the Tide. So he'll have Ravage if more TPs come down here, and they will start to filter through. Supernova behind will mean V-Tune is absolutely screwed, though. Being pushed around by the onslaught, egg lands, and a Pudge down. Nothing Sweden Strong could do to combat that.
I think that Na'Vi is a bit stronger.
Yeah, Chen Army. Exo ready. Thinking about it with that onslaught forward. Dahak going to Grave Chill and run away. They've got Centaur Stomps, and Family is landing. So much noise on the map here in the middle lane. Oh, the Ravage. You're going to clip the DP and the Primal Beast on the very edge with the tentacles. The Hand of God and the heal, though, onto Lays with the Spirit Siphons. He stayed alive. A Supernova. It's being focused down, right-clicked, but stunned there onto no one. Is going to allow it to land. No, it's not. So Neko dies, and Dahak being hunted by the Ember Spirit with his remnants. No one pop it off. Going to catch Roger as well on the back end of the fight with Sweden Strong giving him the triple kill. And now we've got Wraith Pact on Dahak, but that's timed up with the DP BKB as Na'Vi ready themselves for another exorcism to go again. Triple wards around this mid to top area of the map, so they perfectly see Roger. He gets into the Shadow Realm, Curse Crown onto Sweden Strong. That is just a support Primal Beast, though, as noticed. He gets collapsed on by the rest of Na'Vi, and 2 quick kills will turn into a third as the chains onto Visage, catching Dahak, needing the defensive Supernova to try and delay this. Na'Vi held back, but a great hook from V-Tune. Catches Phoenix at the end of the egg. Familiars and the Sunray. Just a bit of back and forth now, and a 2-for-1 trade.
Just keep angling for that good fight. There's still a Ravage to be aware of.
Oh, the Silence and a Spirit Siphon. No one. Does have another change in a second. Blaze is even going to BKB Exo for this one to finish off Notice Bowl. V-Tune. He's cocked that one up a little bit, but no one's there to clean up the mess. Oh, he's moving in with Sweden Strong onto this Willow now. Pulverize. Sorry, Onslaught. So many spells on this Primal
New
Beast.
spells, don't worry about it, bro.
Spells. Uproar, Trample. Just say them all. Oh, well, wow, where are they going? Up into Triangle. V-Tune, the Pudge. He's going to get the Cursed Crown on him. Tanky boy, this Pudge, though, as the backup is coming. The heals from Chen are still ready to arrive as the Supernova going to get focused down by no one's BKB Ember Spirit, and they're pulverizing into Dahak's Visage. No one with a double kill. Dahak on the run away, but BETBOOM have completely lost out on this fight. Can't Ravage, can't survive. Tide will die. And Roshan belongs to Na'Vi as the DP and the Ultra. No one with a long-range sleight of fist. Swift into the pit. They want a quick one. They've got Catapult, they've got Glyph. They're on the tier 3. And Solo's here with Ogre Frost Mages giving bonus armor to everyone. And noticed, he's just dying to the rot. He can't die there. 30 seconds without your Tide. No Ravage now for BETBOOM. So this top lane looks like it's forfeit.
The Hawk doesn't have a TP. He's on 5-second cooldown. He can't even show up if he wanted to.
Oh, they've got another one. Roger grabbed up by V-Tune. He missed his first one of the game, but he's landing them when they really do matter. Oh, look at this. The Blink Pulverize. They've got so much control. Oh, has the BKB. V-Tune grabs the hook with a Dismember. They've got the Queen of Pain all locked in place. Blink is ready to try and get her out of this one. But look at no one with a beyond godlike spree. He's unkilled and unkillable. Yeah, simple tier 2 mid. No, they're going to think about going bottom to find Dahak. He's not escaping from this. He pushed it. Well, tower too far. Went towards the tier 3. Preparing for the tier 2 mid again. Na'Vi charging forward. But Sweden is strong. The Pulverize into silence. Nice little combo there to make sure there's no way out for any of these heroes. Where's no one going? They're just jumping straight into the enemy base. Complete freedom for this Ember Spirit.
What if you just hook someone into your whole team when you go on high ground? These people want to play back and just poke, yeah?
Oh, like this. Dahak needs a Sonic Wave to save him, but you've got Notice grabbed up by the Pulverize. He will get a good Ravage with a Supernova on top here. BETBOOM, their best chance to try and win the fight, but the Hand of God negates everything. They've got heals for days. Lay's still full HP. No one's going to Remnant away. Back towards no one, into Noticed. And Tynon dead. DP with these Spirit Siphons and Crypt Swarms. Too much magic damage to handle. While back in towards mid, we do lose our Roger Dark Willow. BETBOOM looking dejected, down and out here in game 3.